Hi guys, Dean here. It's been a while, so get the pleasantries out of the way first of all. Hope everybody had a good Christmas and Happy New Year, even though it is mid-February now as we speak. It's been a bit crazy the last couple of months really, trying to get time to fit videos in. Even watching videos has been a bit of a hardship really anyway, just trying to get time to dedicate to that, but hopefully trying to improve things over the next few weeks and stuff, get a few more videos out there. Certainly haven't shown video stuff that I've got from the Christmas period and the stuff that I've got since, so I'm probably going to try and break up a few videos and put them in different genres and stuff, and also if you're not interested in a certain thing then you can just watch that individual video. Anyway, enough of me waffling, let's get straight down to it. So the first couple actually that I'm going to show you now is stuff that I've got over the Christmas period. So first of all is the new Opeth double package, which is the Deliverance and Damnation. It's the two albums that were recorded at the same time, basically by the band, and essentially were meant to be a double album, I believe, but for whatever reason, I think it was more the record company decided that they should put them out separately. I do have Damnation on vinyl already. I don't have Deliverance. I've heard it many times, so that's fine. I mean, the albums speak for themselves. This double package also has been remixed by Steve Wilson, who I'm sure many of you know in the vinyl community. So inside we have a disc for each of the albums with its own picture sleeve and lyrics. And obviously it's Deliverance that comes on the double album. Like I say, cracking albums. The mix by Steve Wilson is really, really good. It doesn't wander too much from the original mixes, to be honest. Obviously Steve Wilson's worked with the bands on numerous occasions anyway, so but yeah, this is fantastic. Nice little package to have. Again, I'm going through and pretty much getting everything by Opeth anyway, so that was a nice one to get. Next we have Nirvana's In Utero. This is the 2013 mix, which was, I believe, done for Record Store Day. Nice gatefold package, double album. I believe it's just standard polylined inners on that, so nothing really too exciting to show. Again, it's another one of those albums that doesn't need me talking about it. It speaks for itself. I am still after the original 3 LP disc. That would be a nice one to have, but this 2013 mix will certainly suffice for now. I know there's a Back to Black reissue, which I think is only on I'm sure it's only maybe even a single disc. Could be a single or double. I'm sure it's a single. The one with the yellow cover. But like I said, there's a 3 LP version of that, so that's the one I'm really after. Next is Dream Theater. Now this is the 4 LP version of Score, which is the live with the Octavarium Orchestra. I haven't actually listened to this on vinyl yet. I've listened to it on MP3 a few times now, actually, as I've done with a lot of Dream Theater material. Again, another band similar to Opeth. I'm trying to find a lot of this stuff on vinyl, some of which is easy, some of which not so easy. Again, still trying to get hold of Images and Words on the double issue. But yeah, this is it's a really nice heavyweight package. Anyway, you can see where your money's being spent. It certainly isn't a cheap package to purchase. But this is it's like a triple opening, double gatefold. I thought it was a triple for a minute, but it isn't. It does come with inners, it's just plain black inners, but it's got a liner note type thing on there, which I think it's just the one of, if memory serves me correct. yeah, so the rest are just plain black sleeves with the vinyl. But yeah, it is obviously 4 discs, nice heavyweight package. So, but yeah, cracking live album. I don't know about the band, but right, next one is it's a band I hadn't much heard of, and they completely passed me by. This is Baroness, Yellow and Green. This is on the outside; it's been cleaned. Yeah, so the current release is purple, and I saw that actually in my local record store. And I thought, oh, actually the artwork looks really, really interesting, as you can see there. Fantastic, superb artwork, and the inner package as well. It's really, really nice. And they had get them out. So you've got all the printed inner sleeves as well, which is a really nice touch. So that's a really nice package. As you can see, it comes on. It's a yellowy, greeny, as the album suggests, vinyl. Yeah, I listened to Purple on download initially, and absolutely loved it. I thought, cracking album. Head back to the store to try and pick a copy up. All gone. Little did I know, the record that I saw on the shelf at the record store was the actual limited edition purple one as well. So more for me for not just jumping on it and buying it. You know, I think it was something crazy like £14–15 as well. Now you pay £40 or £50 on eBay for it. So, but it's one of those things, and yeah, I'll be happy to have it on black vinyl. But even now, just trying to get it on black vinyl is quite difficult. I think waiting for the second press of that. So, but Purple itself is a cracking album. So literally, I went back to the beginning and listened to all their albums, and the Yellow and Green one is double album. As you can see, it's a very sort of, a lot of people class them in the stoner rock band, but I wouldn't say the stoner rock as such. So many other influences. There's, you know, sort of the hard rock, heavy metal, maybe elements of thrash, prog. It's very much a mixed bag. Certainly in the earlier years, they were very percussive. You know, the drums were at the forefront, as were the riffing, sort of in line with the drumming. But yeah, if you guys haven't heard of Baroness or heard any of the material, then I urge you to go out and buy them. Yeah, they are one of my favourite bands at the moment. So again, another one to try and grab as much vinyl as I can on that one. So cracking album, that one. Listen to it, awesome, sounds great. So those were the new albums that I've got recently. Anyway, certainly in the sort of rock metal genre. There are other albums in the pop side of things, which I said I'll leave to a later time. So the other elements that I've picked up, again, second-hand wise, Ash, Meltdown. I've been after a decent copy of this for a while, actually. All the copies that I seem to find have got label cover tears and stuff on them, or the splits and so forth. So this one looked really, really nice and clean. And it is complete as well, because this comes with nice sort of double page inner as well, really nice glossy inner sleeve, and that again seems to be missing on a few of the ones I've looked at, whether it be on eBay or just even in local record stores. And again, it just comes in a plain sleeve. So this one I need to give it a clean and give it a spin, but it's an album I know really, really well. Those of you that have seen Shaun of the Dead, the Simon Pegg movie, will know that their music features quite heavily. But Ash, yeah, cracking band, Irish band, superb. So this was another key album to have to the collection. A lot of their stuff would be in 90s sort of indie vibe. It's quite difficult and quite pricey to get hold of. That wasn't too bad. The album previous to that one, strangely, on vinyl is a lot more difficult to get hold of. So next is Suicidal Tendencies. Join the Army. This one I picked up really cheaply. I think this was in a bit of a sort of a bargain bin sale, funnily enough. So if you see any Suicidal Tendencies in the bargain bin, then you just pick it up. Again, pretty basics on the Virgin label. I don't think it's an album I've actually heard, this one, as Tendencies, but yeah, looking forward to cleaning this one and giving it a spin. But you know, that price, I think I paid £2 or something crazy like that. It wasn't much at all. But yeah, cracking. I've never had a bad Suicidal Tendencies album at all yet. And the last two were both, show this one first, Jeff Healey albums. So got Hell to Pay. Again, I think Jeff Healey's been mentioned on the BC quite a bit. Sadly passed away. But yeah, such a talent that, although relatively well known for those that sort of followed him and listened to him, wasn't particularly huge star. And I suppose similar sort of in respects to sort of Stevie Ray Vaughan. And then another huge talent, hugely talented guitarist that didn't really reach the peaks of what he should have done in the short time he was here. But yeah, Jeff Healey, I've got his first album, which is an absolute cracker. First came to know about him actually on the Patrick Swayze film Roadhouse, which is a cracking film, by the way. But he and his band featured quite heavily in the it's sort of part of the storyline. So his music was constant throughout, and I've got the soundtrack album as well with a few of his tracks on. So picked up the first album a while ago, and basically saw this and this one as well, both together at a recent record fair. This is Feel This. So again, just had to have it, and that sadly completes my Jeff Healey collection on vinyl. I think he released another album, I'm sure, when I looked at his discography, but there were some other stuff, but on CD only. But yeah, shame I didn't put out some more material per se. But yeah, again, if you haven't heard of Jeff Healey, I urge you to crack open these two albums. Both have listened to them before. Again, they need a clean. The original album is an absolute cracker. And again, if you haven't heard it already, you should really try and dig it out. Just try and find it here for you. Probably not the best way to try and find an album when I've got my back turned to everybody. Thing is, there it is. So this is the original Jeff Healey, See the Light, which again features a lot of tracks off that Roadhouse movie. Yeah, such a really strong debut album. So again, recommend anybody to listen to that one. So yes, that's about it from the sort of metal, sort of rock side of things. I'll do another video because I've not done one for so long for the rest of the stuff. But yeah, till next time, thanks for watching. Cheers, bye.